Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I'm Crypto Kip, and today we're going to be talking about a huge breakthrough for Bitcoin mining, which I'm very excited to share with you guys, as well as some good news. We got to talk about some of the bad, some fresh scrutiny coming at the world's largest crypto exchange, Binance. Is it valid, or is there more to this story? Let's talk a little bit about that, and the SEC and Grayscale investments going to battle in court over a Bitcoin ETF. Guys, we got to talk a little bit about it, see what's happening in the charts, what's coming next for Bitcoin and crypto. If you like the content, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're doing 5 videos every single day for you. And the 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. So check it out and look at the markets at $1.02 trillion today. Bitcoin hanging out above $22,000 still, but the markets are looking decently red here today. So potentially a good dollar cost averaging opportunity. I mean, you look right now at Bitcoin, we're not quite breaking down still. It looks like the bleeding may have stopped. That being said, not surprised if we get down to the $21,500 price level. I also wouldn't be surprised if we break out towards the top of the $25,300 range and attempt a move towards 30K. But there are a lot of things to consider, guys, when it comes to speculating here in the short and midterm, not in the long term. You know, we know it's going up. We know Bitcoin's here to stay. But the White House came out and spoke out finally against Silvergate here and just kind of what's going on. You know, they didn't really reveal too much. The press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, said that they were watching the Silvergate situation as they've been seeing some of these other crypto companies that are making headlines as of late, but they don't really get into any specifics. In recent weeks, though, she says banking regulators have released guidelines on how banks should protect themselves from risks associated with crypto. So this is some of the potential people they have in their ear, you know, talking about, hey, this is what to think about crypto. So, you know, this could be bearish or bullish, right? I mean, obviously in the short term, people get scared when regulation comes in and threatens crypto. Why? Because the banks feel threatened, and you know, some of these traditional banks, they really do feel that there's a huge risk in losing market share, I guess, over being the person that manages your and my money, right? And so if we get to access our own funds via Bitcoin and crypto, that's a threat to them. And potentially, you know, they want to get into the White House's ear and say, this is a bad thing, when in reality, it's a good thing. So just short-term fears coming out of stories like this. And U.S. Banking Watchdog, you know, a banking watchdog. You can't trust crypto firms until they get federal oversight. Well, you know, I think we got to get crypto regulation out of the way for sure. But saying you can't trust crypto firms until they get federal oversight, it's a really bold statement. I mean, you can go onto a blockchain and you can see all the transactions that are happening, right? You can now look at the ledgers for these crypto companies and you can see what their actual transactions look like. How much do they have here and how much do they have over there, and how much debt do they have, and how much money are they holding of the users' funds, and are they reinvesting that money? You can see this on some of those exchanges that are transparent. So this is not totally true, but yet, you know, these exchanges continue to get FUD. Pressure grows on Binance. You know, it's interesting. They say this is some fresh scrutiny, faces a fresh wave of scrutiny from regulators and lawmakers. Well, it's just really been consistent. But what they're talking about here is this. Binance's two divisions were supposed to be independent of each other, allowing the firm, which claims to have no actual headquarters, to shield its vast overseas operation from the U.S. oversight. But regulators are arguing that may not have been the case, according to some Wall Street Journal quotes here that we'll check out. So, yeah, Wall Street Journal's coming after Binance. Texts from crypto giant Binance reveal a plan to elude U.S. authorities. Well, this is partially true. You got to look into the story and look into the details. And let me just note this. So here are some of the messages that you've seen. This is on a Binance. This is a Binance software developer. Why did it start trading? It's not time yet. Who started trading? We had trading timers set. Who started trading? What they're talking about is Binance was actually Binance US was turned on prematurely, and the inside team was wondering, why did it start? And eventually CZ came out and said, Actually, a guy here in Shanghai turned it on by mistake. This was a mistake operation. And so what regulators in the Wall Street Journal want to point to is Binance and Binance US are the same. It's still controlled from the same place in Shanghai. So here's some fresh scrutiny that they're coming against Binance with, which is very, very interesting. And there's some other quotes in here where they start talking about, why this is not insulated from the other. And the Binance team says Binance US has never and will never trade nor lend out customer funds. So they're defending themselves. And they're also denying that they were intertwined at all. So going to be interesting to see how this plays out, which is very, very interesting. But the main thing to point here is this. Binance exploded into the crypto scene in 2017 and grew into the world's biggest digital currency exchange. They say that it quickly ran into a problem. It largely operated from hubs in China and Japan, yet a fifth of its customers were in the U.S., where authorities signaled a coming crackdown on unregulated offshore crypto players. Any lawsuit from U.S. regulators would likely be nuclear fallout, which is apparently a quote from the Binance team. A Binance executive warned colleagues that there could be nuclear fallout if a lawsuit from U.S. regulators came. That's back when it was brand new. The concern here is that they grew so fast that some of these countries are saying, hey, you don't have the proper regulation to be in this country operating. And, that's really unfair, I think, because it's an emerging technology. It's a new company. They're just trying to figure it out. They're trying to put it together. And it's an emerging thing. So old school regulations don't really apply to the new school thing that is crypto. So these are things we got to keep in mind, but it's going to be the reason, guys, that crypto is wavering today. But there's a lot of things to be bullish about as well. A Bitcoin mining facility actually launched the first fully powered, nuclear-powered Bitcoin mining operation. This is spectacular, guys. This is super spectacular to see, and it could mean great things. Really what we want to see, guys, is the negative stories getting thrown at Bitcoin's face, knocked down over time, and the one where it's not eco-friendly can get knocked down by stories like this where, hey, Bitcoin's going nuclear-powered, it's eco-friendly now. Also, a good thing to see is the battle continuing on Grayscale fighting the SEC on getting it converted into an ETF. They want to make a Bitcoin ETF, and they're in the struggle against that. But we got to watch this unfold. If they can win this lawsuit, that will be a huge wave of money that can come into Bitcoin and crypto as well. So, guys, good news and bad news. But that being said, historically, we know Bitcoin is necessary. It is very key for the future. And you know that it is historically at a very good price still. Even if we do come back down, even if we do test the recent lows, or we just break down and kind of continue up slowly, guys, we have such a great accumulation opportunity in this asset class overall. And we're giving away free items here on the channel. We're giving away a Loaded Lion NFT at 25,000 subscribers. Follow us at _crypto report on Twitter for this giveaway. And if you're a member on the channel, you get additional entries towards this giveaway. And you get emojis during the live chat every Tuesday, Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and loyalty badges next to your name anytime you do comment on the channel. Guys, that's really all I got today. Overall, I'm still feeling great about crypto. More and more FUD. It seems the mainstream media and regulators in the U.S. at least are on the attack on crypto in some capacity. But can they win this battle, and can they deny crypto in the U.S.? I don't think they can, guys. It's something that wouldn't make a lot of sense. We'd be missing out on a lot of money, and we would have a brain drain to other countries if we did not embrace this emerging technology. Guys, that's all I got. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, remember, DCA HODL. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got 2 videos for you here if you want to check them out. Peace.